Hello, today I want to share with you about the P code 0191 and P0193. This is the diagnostic trouble code related to fuel RAM pressure sensor circuits. So if we problem like this, is the high input sensors, if the cost poor acceleration, they take engine line, so you can change sensors that I mentioned like this. This is the fuel rail sensor circuit, the P code P0199 and P0193. They go to rust idling and engine line poor acceleration and engines stalling. Common codes include the fault sensor, wiring issue, problem with the fuel pump and regulator. So you see this sensor like this and like this. So the code P0191, P0193. Fuel rail pressure sensor circuit range performance. This code is more generous, suggesting that the sensors reading are outside expected range. For the given condition, the could mean that sensor itself fail. So okay, the sensor is fail. The problem wiring or fuel deliveries to pressure to be out to normal operation. So the code specific means the sensor is sending the signal that the fuel rail pressure is too high for engine control module ECM to handle. It's too high fuel. So the potential symptom that too high fuel rail, check engine light magnetic, poor acceleration or inconsistent power delivery, rust idling, stalling, difficult starting, engine checking and banking, reduce the engine power. So that I mentioned common cause for fuel rail sensor. The sensor itself can be damaged or failing. You can change wiring issue, damaged wiring, corrosion, or poor connection in the sensor wiring. Harmness can cause false reading. Fuel delivery problem, failing fuel pump, faulting fuel pressure regulator can cause high pressure in the fuel rail, reading to this code. So that I mentioned, it can be the water in the fuel. Contamination in the fuel can be affect sensor reading. So the step that you can continue troubleshooting step. First is inspect the sensor wiring that I mentioned. Check of fuel rail sensor, electric connector for any sign or damage, corrosion or lose the connection. 2. Check the fuel system. Ensure that fuel system like fuel filter not clogged not cloud, and the fuel pump is function correctly. 3. You can test the sensor. Use the multimeter to check the voltage output and the sensor to confirm it working properly. 4. Test wiring. Test wiring harness can continuity, short, or open circuit according to vehicle specific wiring diagram. If you have wiring diagram, you can check. Finally, I think that consider another components. If you a professional need to check fuel pressure regulator and component in fuel system rule out of the potential. I think that my video can help you to understand about the problem that I mentioned. Thank you for watching.